dress for success. That's all a phrase we all heard throughout our life. Well, today I'm going to be covering the topic of how males can dress properly for an interview. There's a couple ways that a male can dress for an interview depending on what type it is. Some males will go into the field of construction or labor. Some other men will go into the field of finance, business, and some will go into the field of sales. I believe you can dress 3 different ways for those interviews and make a good impression. One, for the construction, a male could just wear a simple khaki pair of pants or with a button up. And for business, I would suggest an attire like this right here with a suit, a button up, and a tie. And then for sales, you could just wear a pair of slacks, a button up, and a tie. For construction, you could always just wear a pair of khakis with, it doesn't matter what kind of shirt. It could be a simple white shirt, it can be plaid, or a pinstripe shirt. Now for business, you always want to make sure everything comes together, everything matches. For example, what I've worn today is a simple white shirt with a simple gray shirt and a pinstripe tie. Now you can always mix match it and wear a plaid shirt with a different kind of tie, but a lot of people find it difficult and it ends up just not coming together, not blending well together. Also, one thing that you want to pay attention to is with suits, whatever your accessory is, like my tie bar and my watch, you always want to make sure they match together like silver. You never want to have a gold tie bar and a silver watch because that doesn't just blend well. And also with sales, you can wear a pair of slacks with a white button up with a simple tie. Now another thing that a lot of people make mistakes on is hygiene. You want to make sure that you have, your hair's fixed, your hair's not on your eyes, or it's, just looks like you just woke up. Also, you want to make sure your breath is fresh, because if you go into an interview and you start speaking to the person that's interviewing you, and it's just, not a polite smell, then you're going to give a wrong impression. So within 8 seconds of an interview, most people say that they've already made their decision. So you always want to make sure everything is going well with your attire. That's where you first want to start off with blended, well-dressed, manicured hair, and fresh breath. And that's my 3 topics I've covered today. Is make sure that you decide what interview you're going to be going to, whether construction, sales, or finance. And then you want to make sure everything blends well with the colors that you've put together. And then 3, hygiene. Always make sure that you are looking very proper and at your best. Thank you for your time today.